Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan episode number 3 reaction. So the previous episode, we met Koshitan's sister, Koshi-an. Her full name is I think Anko or something. And turns out she's a huge siscom. She was the one who was kind of stalking her, and now that Nokotan is here, she's like angry. She's like, what the hell, and she's typical siscon characters going crazy about the fact. And then she challenges Nokotan to a battle. Obviously, it's not like a battle, but a quiz battle. And in the quiz battle, both of them are doing extremely well. In the end, she goes crazy, and tries to attack Nokotan. Nokotan dodges everything. In the end, one of the attacks was almost going to hit her sister, which Nokotan took, and it seemed like she was dying. There was like a whole emotional scene about that part, and then it seemed as if her spirit was going to the heavens, but then I think like the deer god or something literally kicked her back to earth. And Nokotan is fine now. So in the end, they came to a truce, and I guess happily ever after. So let's see what happens in today's episode number 3. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Work of fiction. Yeah, this is definitely a work of fiction, no doubt about it. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a whole ass deer. Who is this? Nokotan's friend? Oh no, this is the deer network she was talking about. You remember? uh I wonder if there'll be episode they'll do the whole Nichijo deer joke, if you remember that. Like this show has so many references. I can definitely expect a Nichijo joke. That whole reference of the principal like wrestling a deer. I really hope they do that. Bashame enrolls. Okay. Yeah, seeking new members. Yeah, they've always been there. Yeah, they're just inside the club now. Hey yo. Oh damn. Why is he eating along the wrapper? Where is she? Is that her true form? Is that her true form? Yeah! Bro, it was her. Oh no, never mind. It wasn't. She's just in delusion mode. Dear I. No. Oh my god, this is that scene in clips I see on the internet all over the place. Well, that was bound to happen. Oh, right. There she is. Oh no, sorry, that's not her. Never mind. From moment my head blanked out. Chika Senpai? Oh, never mind. I'm pretty sure that's not her. Bobblish. Okay. Oh. Yeah, obviously. Like, oh god, you're going to. Oh, Manjiro's the plant's name. Umako Emishi Iruka. Hey, he's gonna kick you again. Is this is this real? Do they really do this? Oh, oh yeah, the whole water. Okay. Damn. I think he won't really care about. But I'm going to kick it away. There you go. This is not her. Oh no. Shika Senpai, just give it to her. Right. Okay. I doubt he cares. He's probably going to eat it. Oh, he probably just wants to eat it. Yeah. Ah, well. Oh, the infamous scene. Oh. she, is she tone deaf? Yo. Yeah. Yo, are you for real? They're doing the whole meme. Wow. He's not impressed. Yep. The whole. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you're literally dancing in front of a deer. Motoyan Koshian. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's a different deer. Yeah. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh no. Well, you were going to show her from the beginning, as we saw. She was ready to show it to her, so. Yo, today's episode. 7 minutes. Okay, wow, so today's episode had that scene, that infamous scene, which we all saw before the anime got released. Oh, she is joining this. Okay. Okay, so the third years. Okay, and I'm. Oh! Wow, Sadai-san. All the butterflies are. Who the hell is this? Oh, this is that girl in the opening. She's just sleeping. No, she's she's sleeping. JSDF, yeah. Why are butterflies all over her? Oh, hello, Bashame. Her name? She wants to join. Who? Meme. Bashame Meme. Ukai sensei. I don't know about that. Oh, student. What? Oh, never mind. Right. Why were you talking to her then? I got so confused. You were talking to her, looking at her. Right. Right. You're just asleep. Oh, you're hungry. Okay. And she gave her shikasenbei or something? I don't know. Bruh. I was right. She gave her. What else would she give her? Oh no. She said that? I don't think so. You're probably daydreaming. Wow. Cool dude. Yeah. Oh yeah, what's happening? Yeah. Our owner. Oh my god. Right. Oh no, she's gonna get pissed. She's like, who is this other person? Bruh. Oh no. Oh no, here we go. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. uh, oh my god. You sense. She's actually very happy. Third year. Yep. Position deer. Wow. More than a person less than a deer. Oh boy. Promote. Okay. What? Like, what can we even do as a deer club? Just lays around, I think. Do they even get club funds? It probably, I guess. It's a club. Wow. Okay. Resident deer. Bro. Eat shikasenbei. Yep, there you go. She just wants to follow. Oh my god. Okay. I guess that's her goal. Ah! I don't. Oh my god. Wow. I don't think that's allowed. Episode 10, yeah. Oh my god. Oh god. Well, yeah, but then. Right. Yeah. Like you both. Subtitles. Okay. Right. Yeah. Rebuild. True. I know. Yeah. 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 No, I don't think so. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Okay. Bro. I guess brush her. Yeah. There you go. Oh, she's pissed. Mm, you're not a deer though, you know. Bruh. Yo. 15 years. Oh my god. Oh god. What, rock, paper, scissors? Oh my god, who are these? Oh, these new characters. Pesky Deer Club. Oh boy. Mm. And that was today's episode. Okay, so today's episode was the episode, the episode where I guess you could say everyone, like, was seeing those memes from, the whole Shikanoko Nokonoko, that whole song with, Kostan kind of dancing and, singing and the deer just staring at her. This was that episode. So okay, what's funny, so basically I'm assuming, like, the whole like the marketing team, they probably, sometimes, like, before animes like come out, they sometimes, like, take a scene, like a certain scene, and you know put it as a short and play the, like, opening song behind it. Sometimes a lot of animes does that, and as like a little, like, YouTube short or something to market the show before it comes out. I'm pretty sure that was probably their intention. They probably just thought that, oh, let us just insert this scene of her just singing and a just deer looking at her, and let's slap the opening song behind it. You know, that was probably their intention as marketing. And they did that, and that whole thing became such a huge meme, and it paired off so well, like Koshtan, like, singing like that, and the deer just looking at her while the opening song played in the background. It just happened. It just clicked and became such a huge meme, and, like, everyone, literally everyone, was just talking about this. So it became crazy. So yeah, that, I guess that's how what happens. How things get viral, just pure coincidence. Because this was definitely, like, not intentional, like, making this whole thing. This was definitely like a marketing thing, and they did it, and it just clicked, and everyone just went crazy with the, and I guess, like, the combination was pretty damn good as well, because you can see, like, her singing and the deer just staring at her while the opening song, which itself is so catchy, is, like, playing. So it kind of clicked. Both of them clicked perfectly. Yeah. So yeah, it's just, there you go. Anyways, and that was that. And then we have the new character that got introduced today, Bashame. I think that was her name, and she she wants to be she wants to be a deer, I guess, or not really like that, but wants to follow um Kosh Nokotan. Yeah, no, I kind of mixed those two names up. Nokotan's wants to follow Nokotan's footsteps, and become like a proper deer, because she admires her so much. Yeah, so that was the whole thing. So yeah, that fantastic episode as always. Obviously, nothing makes sense, but that's the whole point of it. But yeah, the first part, it was kind of funny, where we see that, like, no, Kushtan kind of thinks that that deer is actually uh, Nokotan, and she thinks that she's just in that form and she's going to come out anytime. So she tries her best to bring her real form out. Unfortunately, in the end, she realizes that's not her. That's just a normal deer that ran away from, like, I think, like, Hinozu. I think that's what they said, something like that. And she did that whole thing in front of the deer. Just, yeah, absolutely insane. And like I said, the meme is just strong in this part, so strong. And I'm pretty sure they did the whole thing with, what was it called? There's also another meme, isn't it? Like, with, I think, like, you know, I forgot what it's called. I think Bully Maguire, isn't that what it's called? The meme where, like, Peter Parker is, like, dancing like this, like, the whole thing. It's a pretty popular meme. It's like, you can see it literally everywhere. So yeah, that she also did that over here. I saw that. I'm pretty sure that was their intention, and that was like a whole reference. But yeah, there you go. That was fantastic, I guess. And then we get to meet Bashame, and Bashame is the new club member. And the ending part is where, like, Bashame, uh, not Bashame, sorry, but everyone is like Koshtan tries to make everyone more motivated for the club, and she's like, "Come on, guys, you must have some kind of goal." And they're like, "What goal?" Look, she can, like, like, Nokotan just wants to be a deer because she is a deer. She just wants to eat shika senbei and just, just lays around. And then we have Bashame, who just wants to follow in her footsteps, while we have Anko, who just is crazy about her sister. So in the end, it was pretty funny to see that, excuse me, what she wanted, what Koshitan wanted was basically to make the club a little bit more nice. And because you remember in one of the previous episodes, she herself admitted that, oh, this is my sanctuary, like I'm going to stay here and just be myself. And I guess it makes sense. Obviously, she's just like tired of putting up a front in front of everyone, being the what do you call it, the honor student, the nice person, and trying to hide her delinquent past. She's putting up a whole front. So this is the only place she could be herself. That's why she was like, oh, this will be my sanctuary. I'm going to make a little, like a little place for myself. And that's why she tried her best in, I think in the previous episode, to make this place even better by waking up at 3 a.m., coming here and trying to make the, furnish the place properly, decorate the place. And her sister came and burnt everything down, if you remember. So yeah, and that's why she's trying to, again, she's like, oh, let us make this place even cuter, while Koshitan is like, Nokotan is like, what the hell, like, no, you're trying to like do your own thing over here. This is supposed to be a deer club. You're supposed to be taking care of us. So come on, brush my hair, and there you go. That's how the whole thing ended. Right, and in the end, we do see a few new characters. I don't know who they are, but they are. Oh, I think they're the disciplinary committee. I'm pretty sure that the disciplinary committee, because you can literally see, the red-haired girl. She has the whole like the armband. Obviously, she can be like a part of like a student council or something, but I doubt that. I'm pretty sure they're a disciplinary committee. In most of the animes, if you've seen, like student council and disciplinary committee kind of like work together, most of the parts. And sometimes, like in most of the animes that I've seen, the disciplinary committee is always like work, like they're not really part of the student council, I guess, but they're like a separate body, but they kind of do the same kind of thing. Like disciplinary committee just takes care of like morals and ethics and make sure that everyone is doing everything correctly, nobody's breaking the rules or something like that. While obviously the student council is the student council, they have a lot of other things. So they kind of work together. But in a lot of the animes I've seen, because they share almost the same kind of responsibility and power. Obviously, the student council president is definitely the top student, the person who manages everything. But even the disciplinary committee and their captain, they also have like a similar kind of power and a similar kind of authority. So you can see in most of the animes that I've seen, the student council president and the disciplinary committee, like the captain or whatever, they always butt heads in situations, and just like a lot of the times you can see they don't come to the same conclusion. They have difference of opinions and everything, which kind of makes the situation even more but like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but I think they are the disciplinary committee. Let's wait and see. And there you go. That was today's episode. Okay, and now I'm just going to go through this episode. Let me see if I missed anything and discuss about the funny parts. So the first part is basically Koshitan comes into the club room, and literally I love the part where they show like this is a work of fiction. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a work of fiction. The whole disclaimer they give at the beginning, and obviously I'm pretty sure they are they have to give it like every single anime. It's like a rule, it's like a rule. But still, it's pretty funny seeing this type of a disclaimer in a show like this, where literally we have like deers roaming around and just weird stuff happening. Right. I'm pretty sure nobody would think this is this is definitely fiction, but anyways, they come in. She comes into the club and she sees a deer, a CGI deer, just there chewing on shikasenbei, and Koshitan is like, the hell is that you, Shikanoko? And she kind of thinks like, for a moment I also thought maybe that's Shikanoko, but and then the way they kind of showed that part was very misleading, where she was like, is that you, Shikanoko? And they show like her, the deer's face comes out and Shikanoko's face is inside of it. I thought that was real, and I was like, what the hell, like, really? And then I realized, like, oh no, this is just it was just what she was imagining or believing, so that's not Shikanoko. Yeah, so she comes in and she's like, she tries to make her, like, come, like, revert back to her human form, and tries to do a lot of things, like, like, grabs her, like, grabs the deer and tries to, like, I feel like try to she was probably trying to move it, and the deer just gave like a kick to her with its hind legs, and bam. Yeah. Anyways, later she comes in and she starts thinking of tricks, how to trick, because she still thinks that's Shikanoko. So she's thinking like, oh, how can I make her come back to her human form? So the first thing that she tries is tapioca, boba tea, and she brings it and she's like, oh, like, I wonder who is going to drink this. This is the second one that I have. So unless and until you come into your become your human form, you cannot drink this. Unfortunate, I'll have to drink both of them. And she tries to bait the deer like that, thinking that's her. But the deer doesn't care. The deer just goes and starts chomping on the leaves. And and I love how they mention, the narrator was like, deers are actually herbivores. I'm like, yeah, actually. We might forget that, deers are herbivores by seeing them just chomping on shika senbei, but they are actually herbivores. That is true. They don't always, like, eat shika senbei, and there you go. So, like, Koshitan tries to. At first, she says like Manjura. I was like, wait, when did she name the deer? You know, but then I realized, and and it's pretty obvious that it's not the deer's name. It was the plant's name. She named the plants. So she tries to, like, move the deer, but the deer literally doesn't care. you know, and then it starts making weird noises towards gay 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 or something. Now, okay, here's the thing. The narrator says that deers make this noise when they get threatened or something. Is this real, or is this like another joke? I really cannot, like, understand or cannot figure out which is a joke and which is not in this show. So I'm not 100% sure. Maybe that wasn't a joke, maybe that was real. I doubt they make noises like this. How this deer was making gege noises. But maybe it did something similar to that. Does something similar to that. Okay, here we go. When bucks become aggressive, they let out gege sound to intimidate enemies. So I'm assuming this is true. You know, light. Okay, so then you can see, like, she tries, like, the bottle strategy, puts pet bottles with water in it, surrounding it, and obviously she knows that Shikanoko hates that. So she was like, this is how I'm going to bait you out. But the deer literally doesn't care, it just kicks away one of the bottles. Okay, so then she's like, alright, I have another plan. She brings out her notebook, which has, like, all things of her past and everything, and she's like, oh, like, I'm going to read this, and I can let you have a peek as well if you come back to your human form, and then you can see the deer is like, eyes are sparkling, ears are kind of, like, moving. Okay, you know what? I just realized why the deer suddenly, like, showed interest is probably because of Shikanoko. Shikanoko was behind. I think at this particular moment Shikanoko came in. Shikanoko was behind Koshitan over here. Koshitan was there, Shikanoko was just behind her. And that's why probably the deer realized that and saw that, and that's why its ears start twitching, its eyes start sparkling, because she saw Shikanoko. So I don't know, that's just what I think. But Koshitan thinks that, oh, like, oh, so okay, he is interested. So, she's like, alright, you know what? Yeah, there you go. It was Shikanoko. Shikanoko comes here at this immediate moment. That's why the deer got, like, interested. So Shikanoko's like, oh, what's that? I'd love to hear that. And she's like, alright, let me sing you a song. And she does the whole, like, like, this dancing thing, and the deer is just staring at her. Oh my god! And then this whole part. Okay, I have to say she cannot, like, I don't know if they were deliberately doing it, but is she tone deaf? I don't understand because it seems like it. She's like singing without any type of, like any type of like, yeah. And then she starts doing the whole thing. Yeah, and she just, like, where's that part where we get to see her? Yeah, I'm 100% sure this is that meme. Where, like, like they're just like, like Spider-Man, that whole Spider-Man meme, where Peter Parker is just outside, like dancing like this, like this. I think they call it Bully Maguire or something like that. It's called, like the name of the meme. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but it's pretty famous. That meme. I literally see it everywhere, or at least most of the, like, like in a lot of the memes I see it. So that definitely, she was definitely doing that here. And then we have, oh my god, this whole sequence is just crazy, and she keeps doing this, and then in the end, from her back, she kind of goes like, oh, like, that was amazing, yay. And she looks behind and she's like, what the hell? So if you are you, who is that? And then the deer comes in and starts talking to her, like, new, like this. Is that how deers communicate? Like, she kind of goes like, no, and the deer is like, no, 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 no. And I just realized, the noise that, like, I don't know why, I up until now I thought that new noise that Shikanoko makes is just like a cute little thing that she does. That was just like her, like a little cute little thing. But I just realized that's her speaking in deer language, I think. Or just making noises like deers. Like that, this new she does. She always does it. When she speaks, you'll see. Because she says like no, and even in the opening she does that. So I don't know. I just up until now thought that was just like a little quirky thing that she does. Like some characters, how they kind of do a few like little quirky little things while speaking. Like for example, if few people say like like something like what do you call it? For example, I'm bringing in another example from another anime. Kagura from Gintama always ends her words with aru, you know, aru, like this. So I thought it was something like that, like like an anime thing. But no, it's actually her. She probably like speaks in deer language, and since she's a deer, it probably comes out while she speaks. So I just realized that. Anyways, so yeah, and after that, she starts reading, and Kushtan's like, well, who the hell is this then? And she's like, oh, she just ran away from a zoo. Probably got attracted here because of the Shika Senbei, and she's like, yeah, like, are you for real? Anyways, okay, that was that, and then the next scene we get to see, they are in third year now, and wait, so Shikanoko got transferred while they were in second year at the end. That's interesting, I guess. Okay. Hmm. I guess that makes sense because people don't really get transferred in the first year because the first year people get admitted in the school, and then in second year I guess there might be like a transfer student. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. We also, I was kind of forgetting, but even on our school, I feel like every school has, like, we also had transfer students. Yeah, I do remember that. Yep. Like, for a moment I forgot that. Yeah, transfer students, like that's literally what transfer student means. Like, like from second year or third. I don't think there transfer students. Do students transfer in third year? Yeah, maybe sometimes. I'm guessing. Due to certain circumstances. Maybe some people need to transfer. So yeah, anyways, so okay, so they're third years now, and her sister has joined as a first year, obviously, and we have this new character Bashame. So I'm not 100% sure what's the deal with the butterflies on top of Shikanoko. Maybe just because she's a deer, that's why, like the butterflies, I guess. Anyways, so they come in front of the class, like the club room, and Bashame is there just sleeping. So she wakes up and she's like, oh my god, like, like I'm a big fan of you, that's why I'm here. Like I'm a, and her name is Bashame Meme. Again, the names are, like the whole kind of like, like a repetitive kind of thing, like Basha me, you know, Shikanoko Nokonoko, and then we have Pushtan, I guess, Koshitantan or something like that. Yeah. So it's like a, it's like it has like it's like a very quirky type of like thing where it kind of repeats. So her name is Basha me. Uh, I love it when animes do this. Another show that used to do this, I remember, is Oregairu, where literally all the characters' names are literally like repeating, like Yuigahama Yui, then we have Yukinoshita Yukino, it's just like it just like repeats itself. It's pretty like, I guess you could say, quirky and funny and entertaining to see, like like that. So I like it. And here we have Basha me. Right. Anyways, Basham is like, oh, I idolize you, this and that. Now, the thing that really threw me off as well is she was literally looking at Koshtan and saying all of that. And I'm like, oh, she's talking to Koshtan. Even Koshtan was thinking that she was talking to her. But no, she wasn't looking at Koshtan. She was talking to, I think, Shikanoko, who was just literally behind her. That's why it seemed like she was talking to Koshtan. But anyways, Kostan also got tricked, and she was thinking like, oh, she's talking to me, and she was like, oh wow, like damn, I'm that famous, haha, and she got a little like excited and everything, but then in the end, Bashama is like, yeah, I just I want to become like you, Shikanoko senpai, and and Kostan's like, wait, what? You're talking to her, not me? This part is funny because all the butterflies were all over her, and Kostan tries to like shoo them away. Right, that was funny. Anyways, so why does she idolize her? Turns out she was hungry and she almost passed out in front of the school gate. And Shikanoko came in and gave her Shikasenbei. And that saved her life. She's a savior. And when she was like, what's your name? And Shikanoko said something like, oh, I am not someone worthy to be named, or something like that. She said, there we go, my name's not worth remembering. Is that really what she said? I don't know. But anyways, then she just, obviously she starts idolizing her, and that's why she decided to come and join the same club as her and become her student or whatever. So her goal is to become a deer, just like her. Obviously that makes no sense, but whatever, we roll with it. And then Shikanako's like, okay, but she's the student council president, so first you have to get her approval. So she's like, all right, fine. And while all of this is happening, we have Anko coming, and she wants to join the club. So she goes into club and sees Bashame just very close to Ostan, and she gets pissed off. Yeah, obviously. Then later, while all of this is happening, okay, then the next day we see Kostan come in, and she's like, all right, new day, and I'm very excited, let's do something in this club. And she comes in, and everyone's just lazing around. So she does like a deer club meeting. In the deer club meeting, they start discussing what should their club do. Now, obviously, they're a deer club, so what does a deer club even do? I don't know. So she asks others' opinion. Obviously, Shikanoko's like, I'm a deer. I just wants to do deer things, like be in a bathtub full of shikasenbei or something like that. And she's like, nope. Then we have Bashame, and Bashame is like, oh, I just want to make a rice paddy because I want to be self-sufficient as a deer. Again, nothing makes sense, but we roll with it. And Kostan is like, nope, you ain't doing that. And then we have she's like, okay, Anko, surely you will be able to say something reasonable. And she's like, yeah, I just want to help you, sister. And she's like, oh, thank God, finally something reasonable. And then she says like, yeah, and I want to help you so much that you literally what does she say here? Wait a minute. If possible, I want to make it so you cannot survive without me. There you go. All right. So she's like, yeah, none of you are, there you go. And then they're like, so what's your goal? Maybe you should say something. And she's like, all right, glad that you asked. Let me say, we're going to decorate this place, make this place even cuter. There we go. I want to make the clubhouse even cuter. So now, everyone's like looking at her and they're like, what the hell? Like, what type of a goal is this? And then, Shikanoko's like, yeah, I feel like your idea has the least to do with in this club. Like, why should we do that? And then, Shikanoko starts complaining and she's like, no, like, I disagree. Like, I don't agree with your goal. If that's the thing, if that's what you're saying, then this club is supposed to be a deer club. We are the resident deer. Your goal as the student council, as the president, is to take care of us. So where's that then? And what about my goal of like wanting to bathe in Shika Senbei? What about Bashame's goal of making a rice paddy? Why are they wrong and your goal okay? And then and then then Shikanoko almost starts blackmailing her, saying that, oh, then like I might get angry and just leave. And then what will happen? The whole club will disband because there's no deer in this club. So there won't be any deer club. And then what will happen? Everyone will make you responsible. You'll have to stand in front of everyone and apologize. Your reputation will be in shambles. And she's like, there you go. So so that doesn't happen, here you go, brush. Start brushing me. Yeah, well, there you go. That's what happens then. She starts brushing her. At which Basham is like, alright, then let brush me as well. I also want to become a deer. Like, just for the record, I have no interest in you, but, to become a proper deer, I need to do this. And his uncle gets pissed off in the end. It's like, how dare you, you two vermins. Yeah. Anyways, and while all of this is happening, over there outside we see a few new characters. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're the disciplinary committee. But yeah, let's see. So that was it. That was my reaction to episode number 3. This was 3, wasn't it? Yeah, episode 3 of Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, comment down below. Anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.